pan out. The last pick is going to come through, and it's none other than Faker's Rise. Again, we go back to
jungle.
that. BLG going to path back this way. Faker, he's going to spot them out.
Faker walks right into the brush. Knight with the level 1 charm finds that on Faker as Keria goes for the headbutt to knock Elk away. But now On continuing to put the pressure on. Faker's under pressure from the Ignite. He's healing up, but the first blood goes over to BLG's mid laner.
Knight has to commit his flash, realizing that On's Ignite is the one that's likely to finish that one off, but they don't find a successful swap in the sense of getting out of this 2 versus 2. On now in a lot of danger.
Uh-oh. Keria's gonna stand in the way of it. Immediately flash, pulverize, headbutt to knock the big man back. Now with Owner showing up, there's no way out for On. And
hovering around, the threat of a dive is real. He recognizes that he's in serious danger. Baseron has to get over here quickly. He desperately needs this farm.
Beishuan coming around from the side. It is a 1-level advantage for the Vi, but that's not going to matter. Elk gets slammed into the wall. Could have a 3v3 here. Faker thinking about rotating over. There is a Realm Warp available for the Rise. TP coming in now for BLG. They want to try to make a punish here against T1. Gumayushi and Keria using the heal from the Alistar for the extra move speed to make their disengage. Faker also walking up, not needing to use the Realm Warp just yet. Beishuan continuing the chase, but there's no ulti, no cease and desist for the Vi as Knight has the Spirit Rush. Faker's going to be caught out. Nice play from BLG, and Faker's taken down.
The Grubs, now they can swap their top side back towards bot and start playing towards the Dragon if they want. Knight takes a chunk of damage from Faker, zoning him from the wave. But here we go.
Beishuan goes in. There's your cease and desist. Knight needs a little more damage. Faker's Realm Warp gets him away to Owner, and Faker survives. Now in the bottom lane, Doran with the Dominus, trying to put the pressure on.
Slowly but surely, BLG is losing more and more control over this game. The man that never wears a skin.
It's a feeling that most players will never experience, but that's where we're at here. Is On just tries to get a quick snappy trade there onto Keria, but it doesn't amount into a whole lot. Headbutt Pulv trying to turn things around, but now Doran and Keria in a little bit of trouble. Cease and desist there onto the Gator. Knocked right back with the explosive cast. Doran tries to find the Ruthless Predator, but nice road to stacking towards the Soul. They also got the 3 Void Grubs. It's every neutral in the game going the way of T1.
Certainly is. The bot lane, they caught that wave in bot, and then they secured the objective as well. Oh, top side.
Once again, they're looking to put the work in on Faker and BLG. Knight is eating so good in the opportunity to extend the gold lead even further. Now Knight could have a bit of a problem. He's already used the Spirit Rush, and now he's got to try to escape from Doran and Owner, but his flash was already spent, and Owner's ready to chase. That's a kill going over to T1 as Keria and Gumayushi are up against the remainder of BLG. Bin trying to distract Doran and Owner as now Keria is ready to jump right back into the fight. It's Faker trying to join up with the TP. He's arrived, and the cast flies out to buy some time, but it won't buy enough. Elk with a nice root there on the Blade Caller, but he gets pulled back. A double impale from Owner, and BLG are shattered.
Into the action. We've been seeing it throughout the series, and they're looking for more.
Okay, Keria might be the target here for the BLG engage. Finds a nice 3-man pulverize, drops the unbreakable will, but they'll break him anyway. They just want to give the money over to Elk, bring him back into the game. Gumayushi not back! Beautiful play from On. Shut down for Knight. Owner with another double impale as Ben has to flash away from the turret. BLG don't lose a man.
Pick after pick, getting more control on the map, converting these picks into objectives as well.
Tries to throw a barrel out. T1 still with control over the objective, but Beishuan is in range. We could get a smite fight. It's going to be secured by Keria, and now the engage coming out from BLG. Doran's over the wall. He slices. He's ready to dice. T1 staying alive for now, but Doran's going to be killed here at the very start. Ben, the only one caught inside the impale, and BLG's running the fight. Keria's going to die next. He tries to get away. He flashes into the Realm Warp to survive, and now Faker, the next target. BLG are finally gonna get him. Ben going for another, and Keria barely hobbles away. BLG may
They charm him up, they take him down, and there's more action back to live.
BLG looking to force down the Otacon, trying to fight their way back into the game. They secure the objective, but the fight afterwards is ready to rage. Faker with a Ruined Prison onto Ben, but but Doran might drop. They peel off Bin and save the Croc. Owner looking for an approach here off to the side. Yes, but then look at the flowers. 29-6 plus 23 flowers is about a 2,000 gold lead in that stat for BLG. Carry is looking to go in and make the dive, and On's going to be caught by the Ixtal impact. Faker flashing back, making sure he doesn't die. Elk and Knight trying to continue providing covering fire and keeping themselves.
Death cap will give him so much damage, and we said at the beginning of this game that he needed to step up. Beishwan very low.
Yeah, Beishwan caught up by the Rune Prison there, wants to vault break his way away, but the Realm Orb's ready to catch him out. Knight immediately there to back up his jungler, and Beishwan at 8 HP.
Bin looking to secure that top tower, getting a bit more of a gold injection for his team.
And he will smash that tower before Doran can show up. Grouped up. They're going for a Realm Warp. They want to just go after the Baron. They're going to try to start this up and maybe burst it down. They demand a response from BLG instead. They don't want to walk into BLG. They're going to make BLG walk into them. The Baron's already down to half HP, but BLG has arrived. What is the call from T1? They're going to disengage it looks like, but they're still staying aggroed onto the Baron. It's down to 4K, 3K on a Knight trying to step up. The Baron is claimed by T1. Bins into the back line, but now he's in danger. Owner looking to control the rest of the fight. T1's already found the first kill. Beishwan's here in the front line, but a massive knockup from Carrier. On is down. T1 murdering BLG. Elk, the next to fall. Knight is the only one left, but the kingdom is burning.
BLG try their best to respond to the Baron. They cannot find the angle, and the crowd simply erupts as T1, for the third time in a row, will find the monstrous fight, will find the Baron.
And it's dangerous to check, so they just don't. They make BLG answer them instead. They win the fight. They earn the Baron so that the Vi can't jump in with the Ambessa. There's no two-pronged threat. And T1 now with the Baron pushing up. That last sequence also earned Owner his 1,000th assist at international tournaments for his career, as T1 now going to get collapsed on. Potentially Bin with the TP wants the angle, but Owner's already found the pull. Beishwan's down, and T1's bringing in the backup. A nice blade collar from Elk, but is it enough? Doran pops the Dominus, and Elk's feathers fly. Carrier and Gumayushi putting more damage into Knight, as Carrier might just die. The point-blank piercing arrow finds a little, but Gumayushi has to flash away. Elk with another kill! Beautifully done alongside Knight. Faker dominating with the kill on. Scattered now, split into two halves. Knight takes another big hit there for the piercing arrow. Realm Warp once again. It worked the first time. How about the second? On, barely at any HP. Beishwan and Knight looking to try to approach. Piercing arrow flies out. T1 still thinking about the turn. Doran's coming around from behind. The Dominus flash with the Predator. Now somebody's gonna be locked up. Carrier's got the follow. It's over. It's done. T1 slam the final fight. Doran clutch again with the angle at the perfect moment.
Phenomenal, simply phenomenal from T1. Fantastic coordination. Doran leveraging the fog of war. Bin, he's trying to get a kill back, but his Nexus is exposed, and T1's looking to end the game and the series.
The TP coming in as Carrier is ready to join back up with the rest of the team. BLG wanted to conquer their demons, but T1